Nice.
Já estamos online.
Okay, thank you, Bruno. So let's go. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Rosalia, Bruna, and guys from YouTube. Let's start our today's conversation. But before we started, let me explain what is Talking Talk. Talkie Talk is a language platform where you can speak some languages like English, Spanish, French, I think, Italian as well. It's here you are free to speak whatever you want, how many times you want, how many conversations you have availability. There is no teacher, there is no corrections. We are all English learners helping each other, and we are trying to achieve the fluency. Well, today we will discuss about something universal, I think, that motivates a lot of people and sometimes brings us good and bad memories, which I think almost everybody likes. We will discuss about music, the impact of music in our daily life. And here we are, Rosalia and Bruna. Please, Rosalia, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, for sure. Okay, guys, I'm Rosalia. I'm 55 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I'm married. I have 2 children. I'm studying English because I love to study new languages. That I am studying English, Italian, and Spanish at the same time. I love this to know the new culture, to use the languages to understand people. I love this. Because of this, I'm here at 6 a.m. to try to put my mind to thinking in English. And it is. Thank you.
Thank you. To start the day with the brain warming up. That's it. Very nice. And you, Bruna, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hello everybody. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I have 2 sons. I work in public service. In my free time I love it practice dance, workout, and the language, different language is very important today for me. My favorite color is blue. That's color. I love this color. I think it's very beautiful with me. And what else? I think that's for today. Maybe I love it to listen music. It's a great subject. Thank you, Sandro.
You are welcome. Thank you. Well, let me introduce myself as well. My name is Sandro. I live in São Paulo, in a countryside, in a small city called Louveira. I'm 45 years old, and I like to work out. I used to running, but nowadays I'm not practicing it. I like to study languages and technology as well. And we are talking. One of my hobbies is listening to music, so that's why it motivates me to include this topic here. So let's go, guys. Let's start our conversation. And the first one, what was the first song or album that had a profound impact on your life, and why? Bruna, could you share with us?
Yes, I think it's the romantic pagode. For example, Exalta Samba, Só Pra Contrariar, Raça Negra. I think it's close with my a small relationship with the boyfriend, for example. I think like this. In this moment, I'm a romantic person, maybe, and nowadays I love to listen because I remember it's a remember moment. It's very important for me. That's it.
That's nice. I must confess, pagode nowadays is not one of my favorite kind of music. But when I was younger, I used it to listen to Exalta Samba, Soweto. There are a lot of groups in this when I was 20s, on my 20s, that I really enjoyed at the time. And you
Yes, I
mentioned
think.
Exalta Samba, it was very nice.
Yeah, in the 90th anos 90, it's very
Yes,
common. It's when the moment the pagode boom explode, no? It's my youngest juventude, maybe
youth,
uh,
youth.
youth, youth. So it's the memories, memorize, no? That's it.
Yes, that's nice. Thank you for sharing. And you, Rosalia?
Um, I don't know. I don't have specific music that I remember something. Always when I trying to remember some music, I remember when my parents sung in the middle of the field when they are working. Then I remember this music, this song, a specific country song, very, very country song. It's a country roads, Then I remember this song always with a story. They are always sung this music together in the middle of the field. Then we are together working. Then listen to then song this music sang. Then I always it was have a story about the a boy they start to walk again after a dream. The man, the the mistering water with milk to sell. Always this story. Then we are always listening to know the end of the story. How the music have ended this story. Then I remember always when I remember, I trying to remember the music that marked my life. It was when my parent, the middle of the field, sung.
That's nice. That's nice. Good memories. I think you have
Yeah,
about this songs. I,
yeah.
I I had good memories when I was younger too. In my case, my mom always was a music listener. I remember when I was younger, we used to listen to Transamérica Radio in São Paulo. It was very nice because it usually is plays pop rock songs. And I remember the first band for me that when I was uh, a humankind, I remember it was Guns N' Roses. For me, Guns N' Roses teach me how to like rock music. And the first album I remember was Appetite for Destruction. The name was not very, uh, I don't know, but it was at the time. This was the album, and I really like it. The song. It was vinyl and on that age. I remember I listened a lot, and I can say this was my first album that I really enjoyed. It was almost in the end of 80s, about I was almost 10 years, and I remember I really enjoyed it.
Transamérica didn't play pagode,
No,
Never.
no, no, never, never. Always pop rock.
Yes, that's it. I
Yeah,
love the other radio because it's play any kind of music. I think nowadays I prefer but most because it's possible to be more eclectical, because
Eclectical.
it's eclectical, because it's no, if I nowadays, if I go at a party and play rock, it's okay for me. Samba, it's okay. I'm more or less, but it's okay. Don't have a problem. Pagode too. I like more the last pagode, os pagodes antigos, but it's okay nowadays. And the sertanejo country, it's okay for me too. So I understand that I'm to be eclectic because I listen other radio. I hear listen maybe other radio because Transamerica only pop rock. No, it's oh my gosh, why? Because the host, like you said, but sometimes I didn't understand often. Nowadays, it's the same. I didn't understand very well the music in English. It's difficult for me, and but I had a lot of friends that like the pop rock, rock pop. I don't know, and they nowadays they know a lot the English, no, because all the time listen something in English and teach learning English with music. It's very
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a kind of practice of listening. Yes, I think it helps. It helps. But I used to be more eclectical especially when I was at the college, because when I was at the college, it was the boom of El Chan, the Axé music. And then I started listening to pagode, axé, sertanejo, all rhythms, Brazilian rhythms. But nowadays I focus on MPB and pop rock. I think this was my favorite style kind of music.
Yeah, you said pop rock. Here in Brasilia, the radio Jovem Pan, it was the program pop rock, rock pop, I think it's the name the program. It's rock pop. The correct it's pop rock. Exactly
No, I think there's
the
no,
same.
there's no, I think it's the same. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. Rosalia, could you read the second question, please, and answer it?
Okay. Can you describe the role of music in your daily routine? How does it influence your mood or activities? I'm not the person that I listen to music all the time. There is a time that I put some music when I am clean the house or make some work, but only when I am alone, because I need to put in out loud that I need to stay alone. And maybe when I listen some piece of music, then I wanted to know more this music, then I put my headphone to know the music. But it's not, I don't have a specific routine to listen to music. And how does influence my mood? I think depend of the day that if depend of my mood, depend of the music that I want to listen to. If I am happy, I want to listen some music more, put my energy so high. If I'm sad, I prefer don't listen to nothing, only to stay in my own. It's yeah. I don't have a specific routine with this.
Okay, thank you. I used to listen to music every day, especially during the week, especially when I was driving to the office every day before pandemic.
Yeah.
But until nowadays, the first thing I do when I coming in my car get in my car is turn on the radio. It's the first thing to put my cell phone in the place, to synchronize the cell phone with the radio, and then started listening to music. This was my routine. But even when I start driving, I put music uh, to play in my car. At home, I don't have this routine to listen to music, to turn on the radio. Sometimes when I was when I was in my office and I'm not in meetings, talking about to someone, I put some music to a playlist to listen to. And for me, the music, there a great impact in my mood. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. When I listen to music, my mood is better than when I don't listen to music. I think all kinds of music makes me happy. It motivates me a lot. I have a playlist here, especially when I was feeling down. The name of playlist is motivation. There are playlists of in my opinion, the greatest songs to motivate me, and it helps me a lot. It helps me. And you, Bruna, do you have a routine or not?
Yes, maybe it's not a routine, but I usually listen when I'm going to work, like you. I put in the radio. I prefer because I don't have patience to put the cell phone, the synchrony, the cell phone with the other things. For example, I hate this. And sometimes I listen when I have in the at the gym because I like to reverse between podcast in English and French sometimes, and the music, different music to motivate me too much, a lot. I understand music hours uplift uplift me and make me joyful. I love to listen music, a lot of kind of music, all kind of music. What else? I think that's it. Even when I listen Sofrência, I'm happy. I love I love song with the music. I love to go at the concert, for example. So and when I cooking, I used to listen music too. I loved in a special weekend at the weekend because during the week it's difficult. It's hard to put music because I needed to cook very fast, and I don't put music. But at the weekend with when I cooking, I put because I cook with my husband, and the moment I drink a beer or a wine, that's it. It's a fun moment.
Yes, you remember me that when I cook barbecue, I listen to music as well. It's a great moment because I think it creates an atmosphere of
Yeah,
happiness, a good environment to 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 eat better.
exactly.
It's a great moment, I think.
Yeah. And you don't make barbecue when you are sad, no? Oh,
No, no.
I'm a sad. Okay, I'm going make a barbecue today because I'm sad. No, all the time I think it's I'm happy. I wanted to how do you say não tem um nome específico, né? Vou assar uma carne hoje. On the barbecue maybe.
Yeah,
That's it.
even when we listen to suffering music, we are happy because of the barbecue. That's nice. Bruna, could you read the third question, please, and answer it?
Of course. How do you think music has evolved over the years? Are there any particular traits or changes that you find interesting or concerning? Well, I'm not sure about the evolve over. The music has evolved over the years. Nowadays, I understand that new style have emerged. For example, my son all the times listen trap. I don't know if you know about this style. For example, trap is a it's a mix about the funk, maybe a funk with the other kind, the other style, maybe.
I don't
But
know. I've never heard
uh,
about it.
I forget the number, the name, um, the the singer. I'm oh my God. Okay, but about the lyrics, I understand that all the same, all heavy hours being songs with all kinds of the lyrics, sexual appeal, social criticism, for example, all the time. Nowadays, for example, the funk, everybody should should about all the have a sexual appeal in many lyrics, funk lyrics, for example. But understanding the past, it's the same, no? But today I'm be able to identify better, but before, I'm only hear the music, the melody, and enjoy the moment. For example, I didn't pay attention very well in the lyrics. Today it's possible, and I listen. I love to dance, like I said, but for example, I dance sometimes I dance funky in the at the gym, but I prefer don't pay attention in the lyrics because I think it's terrible. I don't like, but the rhythm it's it's amazing for me. It's nice to dance, but the lyric is terrible. But in the past, it's the same. Tchan, Boquinha da Garrafa, it's the same. I understand like this.
Yes, you are totally right. I agree. I agree. And you, Rosalia, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with Bruno because it's not so different lyricals than the past than now because in another time it's difficult to understand the lyric. Then you listen to want to dance, it's okay. But nowadays, if you pay attention, it's I think it's harder than today. I think it's more sex appeal is more healed than now. Then it's only because you don't know the lyrics. Then when you pay attention, it's the same. It's the same. But I think the roles of the evolution, I think is depend of the technology developments, mainly the cultural trends. I don't know because how this technology change the way the music, the way the people listen to the appreciate, depend of the the culture trends. Yeah, more or less. Uh, I have a problem with my camera. I think I need to close.
No, don't
Oh,
worry. Don't worry. It's a little, we
yeah.
can see you. It's not very, very clear, but we can see you.
Okay.
Um, Girls, I'm a little old-fashioned, I think, about music. In my opinion, music has not evolved, it has regressed, in my opinion. Because of these points you mentioned about the lyrics, but in the past, it happened too, this kind of song lyrics with sex appeal and the like. But nowadays, I think it's the focus of the song is more on this. Because in the past, I think today is an art. For me, music is the most beautiful art that the human being created. But nowadays, I think most of the parts, most of the bands, most of the singers focus on commercial to sell the song, to be known, not focus on the art of the song. I think that's why I think the music regressed because for example, I watched the movie about Tom Jobim and Elis Regina recently. They are amazing. The songs are amazing when you listen to the lyrics and you pay attention. The melody and the lyrics are wonderful, and we don't have this. At least is not most very known. We don't know a singer at this level in Brazil, for example. So I am a little traditional about this thing. I prefer the old songs. And nowadays I have a radio that I listen to, online radio, that focus on 19th songs. I prefer because I listen to new singers and new bands, but it's more common to listen to old songs. My favorite ones are the old songs.
Old songs that is history involved in the music.
Yes, and brings us good memories. Sometimes bad memories as well, but most of the parts are good memories.
Yeah. You are muted, Bruno.
You are muted, Bruno.
Sorry. But about the rock music, like you said, you like this kind of music. Do you realize that don't evolve, don't evolve like you imagine? For example, about I understand that in the past, all rock band, the lyrics bring us about the social criticize, politics criticize, no? And nowadays it's the same, maybe, or no?
No, because the rock music, there are a lot of variety. The especially heavy metal, there are a lot of criticizing and the like. But there are, for example, the classical rock. The classical rock is not focused on this social events, events. Yeah, it's songs about daily routine, about a specific topic, but especially punk rock is focused on social criticizing. Heavy metal as well. There are some bands specific on this focus, but nowadays I prefer soft rock. Soft rock, it's better to listen to. There are better lyrics. I think it's better.
All right, thank you.
And comparing, in my opinion, comparing nowadays rocks from 19th and 18th and 19th rocks, there's no comparison. And there are, I think the the boom of the rock was 18s and 19s. Nowadays we have some bands, good bands, but in the past we have more. We had more.
Right. Right.
Okay, let's go to number 4 question. Rosalia, please, could you read?
Do you have any favorite live music experience or concert you have attended? What made them memorable? Some experience in concert. I don't use to go, but I remember the live on the start the pandemic. Then you don't have how to go out. Then you used to listen to watch this live music. Then there is some always in the weekend. My children go to my house to watch this live music. Then we pass all the Saturday at night, make a barbecue and listen, watching this live music. I remember this, but it's not a memorable. But I remember this only to stay together to enjoy this moment and watching this live music. It's
Yes,
always a country.
country song, Brazilian country song.
Yeah, Brazilian country song.
What was what are the favorite singers or bands
I don't
with them?
have only listen to music. I don't know about the singer. Yeah, only put that and it's okay.
I remember when I was younger, Chitãozinho Chororó, o Fio de Cabelo. There was
Oh, it's
it was the most famous song that I know.
yeah,
Melhorar e José Rico. It was great as well. I like it.
yeah.
My grandma used it to listen to Zé Bétio. Do you remember Zé
Yeah,
Bétio?
yeah.
Zé Bétio is a
Acorda.
acorda
5 a.m.
5 a.m. It was our group listening
Yeah,
to radio to wake up.
yeah.
It was nice. And you, Bruna, do you I remember once you told us that you really like to go to concerts, right?
Yeah, I love
There
it to go
was
to concert.
one memorable or a good experience that you had.
Yes, I remember a lot the Maroon 5 show here in Brasília. It's my first international show concert here, and I understand that it's memorable because it's my first international show concert, and on the other hand, um, it's because they days later the concert the concert no it's happened. I think it's happened the I think 5 days before they start the pandemic. The pandemic was declared the pandemic. So, and oh my gosh, when I think what happened the pandemic, I think it's the Maroon 5. And the other interesting thing is that when I see and I listened about the eh, esqueci, gente, propaganda about the
Advertising.
advertising about the concert. I think no, I don't know, no way the music, the songs, so I don't want to go. And my son said, "Do you know? Yeah, do you know many songs then?" Yeah, no. And they put many songs, the Maroon 5. Yes, I know the song. No, yeah, I know. So and when I went at the concert, oh my gosh, I know all music that they play. So it's very interesting for me and very memorable.
Yes, that's great. Maroon 5 is one of newest bands that I like as well. Uh, I really like to. I remember my first and greatest experience in concerts when I was 15. I just started working, and there was a great festival of rock bands called Monsters of Rock here in São Paulo, and I could buy it and go with my own money. And for me, it was important because it's a kind of freedom passport, you know. It was my first, the first time I could buy something and enjoy it for my own work. It was very memorable for me. And there are a lot of bands that I liked a lot at the time. There are Brazilian bands, there are international bands, and it was great. It was great. It started, I remember, at, I don't know, 2 p.m. and finish at 2 a.m. And there is no bus to available to me to return at home. I walk it from almost 2 hours to
Oh
arrive
my
home.
gosh.
Yes, it was because it was in Pacaembu, and Pacaembu it's not close to my mom's house. It was I have no idea how many kilometers, but it was about 2 hours. Me and one friend returning home late at night. It was fun. It
And,
was fun.
and it's impossible to pay the tax, you know,
No,
because
I
in
have no
the in
money.
this
I
time,
had no
yeah,
money. I had
okay.
no money to pay for taxi. No, no.
Only
I
the
was
concert.
only the concert and a sandwich. Uh, because I was an office boy. My first job was an office boy. There is no much options
Yes, in
to
the past, the taxi, it's very expensive, you know,
a lot.
because
Yeah,
you only have the taxi. It don't have
yeah,
Uber to the,
no,
how do you say, concorrência,
Yeah, there is
concorrência.
no Uber in this
no.
time.
So yeah, it's very. I remember that it's very expensive. It's I don't remember very well. I think when I was young, I didn't take a taxi with my mother, my
No,
father, because it's very expensive. It's impossible
yeah,
to pay.
Yeah.
It's only a bus in my family.
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember when someone in the taxi, oh my gosh, he's a rich person.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
only
yes,
for
rich
rich.
person.
yeah, and
Very chic.
late, very
Very
chic,
chic.
yeah.
Uh,
And late at night there was Bandeira 2. It's more
Yeah, that's
expensive.
oh,
It was more expensive. I think it is now the same nowadays.
yeah.
But
yeah,
because of Uber, the prices are low. Because of
yeah.
Uber, there is no
And
two
you said it's so far, no? 2 hours walking.
More or
two hours
less
walking.
It's
Yes,
so far,
eight
I understand.
kilometers.
yes, yes.
At
I, I
least.
I have no idea how many kilometers, but it was far. It was far.
Yeah.
But it was a great experience for me at times. I was 15. Come on, I'm walking. I used it
Don't
to
have a
play
problem
soccer.
walking.
Oh,
No, I used to
With
play
your
soccer
friend,
2 hours.
for example.
No,
No
walking. No, there's no problem. There's no problem. That's nice. Rosalia, could you please read the 50 question, please?
six,
No, sorry, number
five,
five.
number 5. Yeah.
five. What is the most emotional or powerful song you have ever heard? And what emotion did it evoke in you? Oh my gosh, I don't remember, but I could say when I get married, when I entered the church, that I had chose the one music in this time I loved it. It's music, a gospel music, yeah, Que nenhuma família comece em qualquer de repente. This kind of music. In this time, I was starting this music. They're so famous. Then I love it. And oh my gosh, this is will be my music to enter. And then they put this music at the beginning. Then I changed for another, but it was the music that I remember. When I listen to this music, I remember, oh, this is my music that I put to enter the church. Yeah, it
That's
was
nice.
my
That's
music.
nice. Good memories. And you, Bruna?
So, the first is the capital inicial. Se não faz sentido, discorde. Eu não sei. I don't know why. It's very important for me because I don't have a specific moment that I listened and oh my gosh, it's a great moment and I put this, for example, like Rosera said in your você falou do casamento? Marriage, maybe.
Marriage, yeah.
But it's a when I listen this music, it I have another adrenaline in my bottle, and I desire to run around the world. It's interesting. It's amazing in my bottle. And the other music, it's unstoppable. It was an special moment that I was going throughout through. I I I was going through, and I need to believe in myself. And nowadays, it's a memorable song for me.
That's nice. That's nice. Sometimes we can't explain why some music touches us a lot. I know what you mean. Sometimes even when you don't understand the lyrics, for example, in English, it touches because of the melody or something like that. I think that's nice. I have three songs that in my opinion, are powerful songs that makes me happy. It's My Life from Bon Jovi. Eye of the Tiger. It's the movie Rocky. The
Ah,
fighter,
right.
Eye of
Uh-huh.
the Tiger. It was an old song that I really liked, and the best from by Tina Turner. I think that this was the greatest songs, that the most powerful songs that I really like. And it was on my motivation playlist. I really like to listen to these songs a lot of times. That makes me feel full of energy and motivates me to work, to live, I think.
Do you like workout at the gym, Sandro? No.
Yes, I like.
Yeah, and put
Yes.
this playlist or no?
Yes,
Use your
at the gym, okay. I used to listen to the songs on the environment. I don't like to put the headphones.
all right.
But I have a gym at home, so
All right.
I am working at home, working out at home, from home. So I am listening to podcasts, not songs at home.
Oh.
Uh, uh,
Because you said about the Rocky movie, and my husband did sometimes use it to listen this music, and because he wanted to run, for example, no, it
yes,
motivated me a lot because the melody it's hard, no, and interesting. It's important. It's so nice to put when you want to work out more and more. It's so nice.
yes, yes.
Great.
That's some I used especially when I running. I was running, but nowadays I stopped running, so I stopped listening to music while I'm working out.
Yeah. Rosalia said you don't like It's impossible to listen music at the gym, no, because
Yeah.
it's low.
So,
The
yeah, yeah.
environment is very
I'm
low.
environment. So almost noise is difficult to understand the music.
Okay. Bruna, could you read the question number
Number
6,
six,
please?
yeah. How do you discover new music? Are you more into traditional methods like radio, or do you really on the streetman platform and the recommendation from friends? Well, a more traditional method like radio. I prefer because for example, it's possible to be eclectical because in the radio you put, in, for example, the Jovem Pan nowadays. In the past, it's the Transamérica only rock. Nowadays, the Jovem Pan, in the first moment, it's the same, only rock. Nowadays, here in Brasília, Jovem Pan, it's possible to listen all kind of music. But I prefer the other radio because it's possible to see many kind of music, like sofrência, pagode. Samba here in Brasília is difficult to listen. No, it's not common listen in the radio or else. That is, but I prefer to the traditional method. I think it's better for me.
Mm. Brasilia is very known because it's a state that had a great rock bands like Legião Urbana is from
Yeah.
Brasília, Capital Inicial, Raimundos. There was great bands in Brasília that came from Brasília.
Yes, not here we are um moto weekend. Um, it's a event with we have a lot of rock banda de rock because bring oh gente, esqueci o que eu ia falar, que ia juntar esse Moto Week, que ele é um festival nacional, internacional, nacional, mas é o maior que reúne os motoqueiros. E sempre com músicas de rock e sempre tentando prestigiar the local band too.
Local bands. Okay, that's nice. And you, Rosalia, how do you discover
I don't have a
music?
specific rules to discover new music, but when I'm watching some short video in TikTok or Instagram, I always put some music there. Then oh my gosh, this music is so nice. Then I try to go to discover the little. Then if I like the letter, the lyricals, I write down. I put the trying to decode this music and trying to the last one was Spanish music that it was in the day of the holiday in this Dia de Finados. I don't know. I was watching some video, then one music is, oh my gosh, it's for today. The guy said, I don't want to receive flowers when I die. Don't cry. Don't bring me flowers. You can sell wine. I wanted to see happy. Please, I wanted to rest a little. It's something like that. But it was,
The guy was
yeah.
dead. The guy was dead.
I don't know the name, but Yo me merezco la fiesta.
Yo me merezco la fiesta.
Yeah. Bebi, fumé, me enamoré, meti la pata, meti le pie, me di las manos, me deu um abraço, o café, me deu, não, me deu um dolor, me deu uma dor no coração, fui procurar a causa. É isso. Ele pede para não chorar, por favor, não chorem. Compre
Please don't
vinho,
cry for me,
flores.
Argentina.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Ai, this is
That's
so
nice.
nice. It is the
Rosalia
way.
is a
Yeah.
polyglot. Is our polyglot. There are a lot of understand all the most known languages in the world.
Oh my gosh, it's a joke. Guys, I needed to go out because I will guide the next immersion. Then I go to fix something here to start, okay?
Okay, okay. I will finish with Bruna here. Thank you, Rosalia.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bruna, the
Bye.
last question. What do you believe is the future of the music? What do you believe?
I'm not sure, Sandro, because sometimes I think nowadays with ChatGPT, it's possible to mix a lot of different singer, different songs, rhythms, and maybe it's awesome, but sometimes it's possible to have a problem because many people want to uh, ressuscitar. I don't know how to say this. The other singers, I think it's interesting too, no, as well. Uh, yeah, but I think it's awesome. It's important to use the technology. In the first question, you said about the evolution. I don't know if the first questions, but you said about I'm not sure if nowadays for the rock we have a lot of evolution about the instrument. For example, use different instrument for the in the rock. I'm not sure about this
Mm.
because, like I said, the trap it's the mix, the different. Two different kind styles the music, for example. I don't know for the rock if we have a different they use a different technology to create the song, for example, the melody. Do you know about
Yes,
this or no?
yes. From 20 from now, the electronic rock is more common. It's more common to use some electronic equipments like drums or other equipment that mix the music. It's more common. It's a kind that I really don't like. I prefer as I said, I prefer the classical instruments, and the composition, in my opinion, were better.
Yeah. And what do you believe is the future of music?
I
So
think
good or no?
I think there is a good perspective, in my opinion. You said about you mentioned about the ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, and it was nice. I had an international group of friends that we practice English on WhatsApp, and I prompted to ChatGPT to create a song, to compose a song for the group, and it created a song with melody, with rhymes. It was nice. It was nice. So we can use the technology for discover new things, to create even art or something like that. I think that there is a good perspective in the future for the music. Music is life for me, so I am positive to think about it.
Yeah. E os créditos vão para quem?
I don't know. I have no idea. I
All the
have no
time
idea.
the
I will
person
share if I
question
will
about
share with
this,
you
no?
the song. I will
Yeah.
share. That's nice. That's nice.
Because when you use the ChatGPT, we have this problem, no? Because the who compose this music, for example, and who want to receive the money when you use the compose a composição, the song, the lyrics, for
Yes.
example. It's
Yeah, I have no
complicated.
idea. I was not deep into this subject yet.
It's important to listen the music, only this.
Yes, yes, that's it.
Exactly.
Bruna, thank you so much for conversation today.
So nice.
It was a great experience, and
Right.
see you guys on YouTube. Thank you a lot. See you next conversation.